Hi everybody, how's everybody doing? I am still at my mamacita's house. I'm gonna cook some noodles. I totally forgot that. Hi, I don't know why this is dirty. Her fork is dirty. She's got so many forks and spoons. It's only, it's not like there's a huge family here. I guess because of the holidays and stuff, it's good for her to have. I'm just cooking some noodles. And I got up early. She got up early today too. She's doing a lot better, you guys. I was gonna update and just chit chat for a little bit. I'm gonna put y'all right here on her microwave. Not cool because I know it's gonna fall. Oh, I hope it doesn't. Oh, let me show you my new shirt. It's a sweatshirt and I got it from Walmart the other day. Flannel, snow, fireside, and coffee. I bought a really big one, which is fine. It goes a little bit below my hip, which I really like, and I have my work pants on. I had to go outside to check her chickens, make sure no other chickens are missing. Did I mention to y'all that my mom's chickens, well, when they were like out in the open, they get out and stuff, so the dogs, neighbors' dogs, I guess, have been killing them, but someone has been taking her chickens, and I already thought, I was like, okay, I could be this person and this person, which I shouldn't think like that. But you get that feeling. It's like, okay, how is it that her chickens are disappearing like that fast? Because if I haven't mentioned it, about 3 weeks ago, she had about 20 something ducks, about 21 ducks, I believe it was. And she had a good amount of chickens also. So yes, my hair is wet again, just like the other night when I was talking. I was like, oh, I'm trying to air dry my hair, but this time I'm just putting it up in the bun. I took a shower to wake up. So yeah, so they kept disappearing, and like I said, there were some chickens that would get out, and of course, the darn freaking dogs would kill them, which is whatever, nature, it's taking its course. But so like when I would come here during the weekend, a couple of days during the week, because I always come here, I'd count her chickens. I'm like, okay, well, why is there so many missing? So literally within 3.5 weeks, she has I just counted them also. We put them in a cage, but she has 6 chickens, I think, and 5 ducks. So the ducks, we never found any feathers and stuff. Well, there was some feathers by the fence line where, in the back, we keep them all in the back. But we really never saw duck feathers, but chicken feathers, yes. So anyway, there's no way that they disappear that fast without someone stealing them. So God only knows who's doing it, right? It gets frustrating because my mom, she gets sad about it, and I'm like, Mom, what are you gonna do? So we end up building our house. I keep saying my mom's house, but it's our house anyway. So yeah, so we end up building a fence line, whatever, making it a little bit more secure. And then we had to put the chickens, what's left of the chickens and ducks, in one of her built-in cages where we can lock it. This was my sister's room. It's a big room. I have a mess everywhere. These are my blankets. I'm reorganizing for my mom. A lot of stuff my mom has, she's had for a long time, and she accumulates just like we all do. But just some of the stuff that she has, she doesn't have she has tons of pillowcases, but I think a lot of these were given to her, and they were my sister's. So I'm just getting rid of a lot of them because, we do have this big old bed here. Freaking California king bed, and we do keep a lot of pillows. So when my sisters come over and their grandkids or whatever, nieces and nephews, they have here, they can sleep here. But so yeah, anyway, about the darn chickens. So I really need to sit down. I'm getting tired. So yeah, so we had to rebuild something, and that's all the chickens and ducks she has left. So besides all that, let me get to my mom's situation. So I took her. Oh my gosh, I haven't been on this bed forever. I don't want to fall, but I'm gonna lay down. Is that okay with y'all? Because I'm tired. So yeah, so took her to the emergency. She didn't want to go, but her age, she's 84, and you know, when an older elderly person falls, they could always break hips because they're so fragile. So my sisters were like, kept telling me, well, Rachel, you need to take her to the emergency and all that. I'm like, well, I know what I have to do, you know, like I might be the youngest, but I'm not one of those stupid people. Sorry. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I know what I have to do. I have to wait because it was raining. Yesterday it rained all day. Let's see. No, the day before it rained all day. I couldn't take her anywhere. It was like really storming. Yesterday it was off and on, but it wasn't as bad. So, and I'm getting tired of holding this in my hand, but that's the only way I can do it. So yeah, anyway, so I was like, Mom, I'm going to get you dressed. We're going to get dressed and I'm going to take you to emergency. And she's like, no, I don't want to go. They're going to keep me. I said, Mom, it doesn't matter. You're going to have to go. I said, because you don't know if you have a broken hip, a broken, from sliding and falling on your bottom. You don't know if there's, or the pain, if it's just pain that's been there, because she does have her bones where like she's got like, deteriorating little bones. So, sorry, I'm just trying to find something to hold this with because my arms are getting tired. So yeah, so she didn't want to go. And I was like, well, guess what? You're going. In a nice way. I didn't tell her mean, but I told her, I said, Mom, you have to go and I'm going to take you. So we got dressed. She did really well compared to the day before, but I think it's because she's had a cough and it's just wearing her out, and, wears your body down and stuff. And of course when we went to the doctor after that she fell, she pushed herself because she was like, oh, look, I'm walking. And I'm like, well, that's wonderful. But I think she really wanted to just get on her feet. So yeah. So anyway, I've been trying to stay positive. I mean, I was crying the other day. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so hard to do because I'm doing it by myself. Like, well, my husband came when she fell, helped me. And then when I had to put in her car yesterday, he came over here. But it's just so hard on the back. And, my back is so sore, but, I'm going to do what I have to do for my mom. I was just really sad. I was like, oh my gosh. But you know what? We're put into certain positions and we don't know why. And, we don't know what's going to go on or why it's going on, or, you know what I'm saying? So we just have to take it with, positivity. Even though I was like, oh, and I know the devil is trying to work on me, I'm like, nope, get your behind out of my face, because I am not your child. I'm a child of God. I'm gonna do what I got to do for my mom. Not in those words, but so yeah, so I was like a little sad, and I was like texting the girls saying how much I missed them. I was crying. I was like, oh, I mean, I don't live that far from my mom's house, but I can't just take her to my house right now because I don't really have a place for her. I'm sure I mentioned this in my other video. I don't have a place for her to really lay. Like my couch sucks. It's not the best couch and it's not good for her back. And I told my husband, he goes, no, I understand, babe. I said, well, okay, because my husband's, he knows that I'm going to stay here until I can get my mom to where she needs to be. I mean, hopefully in a few days I will take her to my house. But yeah, anyway, so besides all that, so one of my sisters didn't know that she had fallen because she was on vacation. So, I didn't call her. No one called her. So she goes, you want me to meet you at the emergency? I was like, yeah. So she did after about 30 minutes after I got there. But my husband was there to help me. And it really wasn't that bad. I was trying to stay optimistic. Is that the word? There was a lot of people. Oh my gosh. My mom's condition, I was looking at it, I was like, oh my gosh. Like, there's always someone else which is worse off than what you are, or worse off than what your, like your family member is, or, like someone that I was like, oh, okay, yeah. So I am not lying, there was probably, there had to have been more than 20 people in that emergency. So we got there, I think it was like 1:30 maybe. I'm thinking 1:30, closer to maybe 1:45. Anyway, and it took them probably 45 minutes to get us to the back, like where they ask you like what happened. They take her blood pressure, and then they're super nice. They're real helpful. I mean, they're asking what happened, and then the doctor was there. He was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to order her an x-ray. And he was asking if, if the place I took her, because I did take her to the doctor, like I mentioned in my other video. And I said, yeah, he was a resident, so he didn't really do much. He was good. You know, I'm not going to put the guy down. I mean, you know, that's a process that they're learning and doing stuff that they have to do to become, you know, to the next step. And so he was really cool. And it took about 20 minutes for them to bring her. And I'm telling you, super, super nice. The young guy that was doing the x-ray, his name was John. I love talking to, I shouldn't say I love talking to people, but I try to talk to people because I am actually really, really shy, believe it or not. Super nice guy. And just talking, he was like, what happened? I told him, he goes, oh my gosh, I hope my parents aren't going to be like that when they get older. I guess his parents aren't like, you know, my mom's age, but, you know, not wanting to be helped and they don't want to bother people. And he goes, I just feel so bad. I said, no, it's okay. You know, it's, you know, but he was super nice. And then just talking to me, he goes, okay, well, come over here. So I said, you know, about, you know, you don't want to get the when they're doing x-rays and stuff on you and all that. Super nice guy and just super nice. Just, I don't know. It was a great, I guess it's a great experience. I mean, it's not, you know, it's my mom, of course, is hurt, whatever, but to meet other people and when they're super nice and knowing that they're there to help you and not be mean to you, you know, because they're, you know, y'all know on a daily basis how we can get. I shouldn't say people because I am a person and I do get upset and, you know, I could snap at people too. I'm not this little angel and stuff. You know, I just try my best not to be like other people. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing what I can to be, you know, to help people out. Even though it doesn't work that way all the time. But yeah, so came back from the x-ray and like I said, there's just so many people that are, I mean, there were some girls crying, like ladies crying. There was one lady I felt so bad for. And she was sitting there and, you know, like I said, there's other people in more pain. They're going through so much stuff, like worse than what we were going. And I just looked at her and I was like, are you okay? And she goes, yeah, I'm just in really, really bad pain. And she was crying. I was like, oh my gosh. I thought she was going to like, I mean, for her to cry, that woman had to have been in some serious pain. And, you know, I already told myself that when it comes to praying for people in public, because it is, you know, I shouldn't be embarrassed, but I don't want to like say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to just help. So I did tell her, I looked at her, I said, well, you know, I can pray for you. We can pray for you if you want us to. She